Hello and welcome to what is quite possibly the first interesting video in this series, and that is how I made all of these little bass chops. So these little things. And that is all the way over here, and it starts with this sound in hammer, which I'll play. So there's nothing too important about this sound in particular. All I really did was take a hammer and just automate loads of stuff completely randomly, which I knew would make it sound all weird. So like a band stop with plenty of resonance and so on. And as for the notes in the playlist, I wanted lots of variety. So I wanted long, solid notes, short, choppy notes, slidey notes that go up and down, little quick parts like, and so on. So all these automation clips, to be honest, are just randomly messing with things that I knew would make it sound really weird and messed up. And if you want to know exactly what I automated, just watch, because it's just those four knobs. And again, the actual bass sound isn't particularly important, but all it really is, as you can see, a saw, pitched down 2 octaves, a little bit of prism, and just randomly messing with the resonance shape to make the filter, when I automated it, sound a bit stranger. Beyond that, it's just compression, distortion, pretty simple stuff. There's probably effects on it, let's face it. OTT, of course, let's not even bother talking about that one. Probably the most interesting thing is the vocodec, which makes it sound a lot different. The only settings I really touch in the vocodec is band distribution, these 3 knobs, and always I crank the wet level up to 100. Beyond that, it's just trial and error to find what fits this specific sound. Because I like to use vocodec as a compressor, because Virtual Riot gave me the idea. And as usual, I have absolutely no idea how a flanger works, and use this, again, pretty much with just trial and error. But anyway, the main and most important part of this video is these things, which are made from that. So all I did was play it over and over again. So all I did really was play it over and over again and record it in, in Edison, so on input, I suppose. And I would put, I think it was an ambience on it, and I just play it. And keep clicking the next preset button. There we go, like that. So I ended up with loads of weird ass stuff. And that's what this is, reverby. And then flangy was exactly the same thing, but just with a fruity flangus on it, I think. I think flangy was done after reverby, so it still had the reverb on it, but just with the flanger as well on top. I can't really remember if the reverb was on beneath the flanger or not, but it doesn't really matter, because all it is just randomly skipping through presets of different effects. And then what you can do when you feel like making some like choppy stuff out of it is put it in the playlist. Take a tiny piece. Oh, nutsacks. And then sort of sequence it in a choppy way, I suppose. So something like like that. I'll put this over here so it doesn't repeat. And then sort of when you want to switch it up a bit, get the slip tool and just randomly keep doing this until you find stuff you like. And then obviously mix it up with the reverby one and the flangey one. And it might also be a good idea to maybe take a couple of different basses and do this. Save the sound files and resample them through Hammer, or put loads of different effects on them and do all sorts of mad, crazy crap. That, I think, is the secret to bass chops that I was looking for quite a while. But these bass chops aren't entirely dry. They do have some effects on them afterwards, which were pretty predictable, just an OTT. A Camel Crusher, which is just another level of compression. It's just more compression, and a Dimension Expander for stereo reasons. So if I because the compression done by the Camel Crusher seems to add a massive, huge, great big attack at the beginning. It seems to be like a real spiky shape, and so that's good for like really short, choppy things which are distinct and have gaps between them. Whoops. Anyway, that's all there is to the bass chops. I will see you in the next video, whichever that may be.